What's going on, everybody? Brett here, and I'm back today playing some more Battle Brothers on the Warriors of the North DLC. Picking up where we left off last time. We are standing outside this barbarian war camp. This is going to be a huge battle, pretty much boss tier. We're in great condition. I think our injuries, yeah, that's 1 HP, 1 HP. We're pretty much healed up. So, anything to talk about before we jump in? Suggestions. Some suggestions that I received in the comment section regarding the new armor and which attachment to give to it, and I'm thinking about doing it for this armor as well. And that's going to be including our thick white fur. It's the padded leather, I believe it's called. Or it's hard for me to remember exactly what the name is. Fur-clad leather padding, something like that. But what it's going to do is mitigate armor piercing damage, or the damage that bypasses your armor. And yeah, so fortunately for us, we have the thick white fur. That's by far the harder ingredient to come across. And now we just need to find some dire wolves in the wild, get their pelts, and then we'll visit a taxidermist and hook up those two armors with that. At least this one, for sure. Because with the hit point regen, all we need to do is make sure that our... Actually, now that I say that... Anyway, we'll get into that on another day. We don't have the ingredients right now. I just want you guys to know that I am listening to your suggestions in the comment section. And I think some of those suggestions are really great and on point. Anyway, alright, no stalling. We are ready. This fight may have been even more difficult than the one we took here, but if the loot is just as good, then we will be happy. Check this out. Barbarians have flocked to this place and set up camp around a site of worship. A lot of fierce northern warriors are likely to be found nearby. Wish me luck, guys. We're going to nuke the thralls and the reavers if we can, drummers if we can. Beastmasters will probably do what they did last battle and not show themselves. But at least this time I think we'll have fewer unhold than last time. 2 or 3? I see 2. But this is a much bigger group, but they're made up of thralls. So we'll see. We can't stop these unhold from jumping in unless we put a brother in front of them that has Indomitable. And that's what we're going to have to do. It's going to wreck our lines of sight. It's going to wreck our, high and tight strategy where we just protect our back line. But I think it's what we have to do. Pretty dangerous reavers. This tree here is messing us up. Can't believe Kata just missed both those shots. That's really bad. We could take some shots on this Beastmaster. I like doing that. However, the Beastmaster isn't like a combatant. So killing him when there's more Beastmasters on the battlefield is potentially dumb. Still would be a decent kill though. But I'm not liking our beginnings with no kills and all of these misses being registered. Here we go. But this is what we have to do. We're tying down that unhold. Stepping in here. Alright, double whiff. We no longer have a shot there. But we can do this. We're going to use Wonton Fu as kind of the linchpin here. Same thing with Fritz. And now if anyone just skirts around, we've got to focus them. We can't let them get into the back line. But not getting any kills on the first round was rough. I expected to get 2 or 3, and instead we got 0. And I probably could have stepped forward with Leisure Side, although the snow makes those types of things tricky. Ow. He dazed us. One of the drummers has exposed themselves, but they have multiples. So this is one of those battles where really trying to focus down the special units isn't going to pay off as much. We've just got to get kills and bring the numbers down. Luckily, most of our brothers in the front line have Underdog. So being surrounded counts for very little against us. But man, if we could kill these Beastmasters and just have these Unhold run stupid and start killing them, their own men, that would be awesome. But look at this chunk of guys here being held up by Isaac. Okay, that's one down. He's coming around the side. Let's pick him off. That's going to send some of these thralls to want a route. Go for a 60% aim shot on this drummer here. We don't need to Indomitable with these two because they're not standing next to an Unhold. Terrible miss. Can we step in here? It's probably the safest place, and if we can kill this drummer... Oh, we didn't kill him. But... Alright, let's put an extra layer. If one of these two gets thrown, we'll be happy to have him there. Indomitable. And Indomitable. Man, and because of being dazed, I think that's affecting our fatigue. Yeah. So we're about to get knocked out of the way, almost certainly. And our backline will be exposed. This should be a free kill if he keeps moving. It's looking a little rough for our heroes, guys. We've only got 3 kills. They still have both their drummers and at least one more Beastmaster. But yeah, it might just be a better idea to really focus down the combatants. He's trying to break our shield. Over the special units like we did in the last battle. Put some shots into him. Let's not miss. Okay. That's a Chosen, and so is this. Not sure how we'll be able to deal with the Chosen that wants to wrap around. Their armor's too heavy for our war bows. 53. Yeah, and that's what we were kind of worried about. Let's get that kill. Step in and cut him. These misses, guys, they are just super rough on us. Out of ammo. Get some more heavy axes in the mix. Decapitation for the morale penalty, even though, of course, he was not the most dangerous opponent we had to face. And at the very least, we can lock down this Chosen. And they've kind of blocked off their own Unhold. We've got another stab on Wonton Fu. We'll see how we need to use it. Can't really do anything, I guess, but stab the Unhold. Might have been worth it to save the point, the fatigue, just to try and ensure that we could use an Indomitable this turn. I want to say Ragnar is reloaded, so the Reaver will probably get point blank shot in the face. going to heal 20 HP on Isaac. That's pretty bad. That's really bad. Taking a couple desperation shots. We've got no angles to get this guy off of us. Yeah, I was about to say he's going to go for our shield again. And we miss. None of these are injured, so let's go for the kill. Can't believe that. We haven't even damaged the Unhold yet. Okay. Put the damage here. Our heal is coming through. Should be a kill. One of the drummers wants to run. Damn. The fight is tipping, but not all the way yet. The fact that Svarog is so hurt and wants to run is pretty awful for us. And we've just missed so much. I'm glad that he was able to make it out, but we really needed his DPS. He had to hold that line for us a lot longer than he did. The drummers are hiding behind the Unhold. If we can just punch through this line, this guy is probably going to get himself killed. Ooh. Pole hammer time, let's go. Nice. Trying to punch Lancel in the back. Didn't work out for him. Let's go, buddy. Brant, now's your time. Really good. Sorry if my commentary is a little weak this time. I am like on the edge of my seat here. Happy to have cut his artery. If we can kill him fast, we might be able to jump onto the Beast Slayer. Yeah, we won't have any fatigue for anything else. I doubt we'll be able to land a decapitation. We couldn't even land the hit. Let's make sure we get this guy dead. That way he's not blocking us in the future. He's going to die to bleeding. Or trying to run away. I don't expect Svarog to come back, and even if he does, we probably can't use him. Alright, Shiv, you're in. You're giving us a 4-man surround on a guy who can do a round swing. But maybe we can drag him down before he gets a chance to have his initiative. And the only reason Isaac is still in this battle is because he has HP regen. Okay, there goes Ozzy's helmet. I was hoping they would try and move and then I would just get free kills, but that's not the case. The dog hits him, he's gonna die. We have to dodge these 2 attacks or else Isaac is dead. He's got no armor left. So he just needs his HP regen to get him up in numbers. Or for them to hit him in the head, potentially. Just so many misses this battle. It's been absolutely brutal. That's what we needed. That right there. And we're going to step in. Give them more targets. That is what I'm talking about, y'all. There's the HP we needed. He wants to run, that's perfect. And we are out of throwing axes. Guess we're just here to fight these behemoths now. He's near death, that's an easy kill. Alright, you the man, Svarog. At least you came back. What do we really have left? This guy's nothing. Jotnar on him is basically a free kill. He's dangerous, and of course the Unhold are dangerous. Sorry, Rags, but we need you, man. I don't know if we can survive a direct hit from this weapon. But we've given him one more target. We've also managed to break him, or have him breaking. So his odds of hitting us are very low. The dogs jumping in might help us. The drummers are no longer drumming at the very least. Go dogs. Thank God. Okay, that's what we really needed to dodge. I kind of expect our dogs to die here. If they don't, I mean, that's just a plus. But if they do, it was expected. We need to kill him. Very good. Just working on that armor. 86 because we are Polar Masters. Down goes the dog, and that's going to make him super happy. Him as well. Man, we still don't have him dead, eh? Triple bleed, he's going to die from bleeding out for sure. Out comes our legendary axe. And the banner. This has been a tough battle, guys. We gotta get on him. Dogs are helping, though. And he's gonna run away. And that leaves them confused, but we're the only ones left on the battlefield now. So they're gonna fight us. Very good. Let's use adrenaline in case we need to run away. Let's let Isaac get his revenge. I don't think we'll be able to catch him. Drop a War Dog, hoping he goes for the Beastmaster, and that'll let our Thane catch him. Putting 3 healthy shield bros on top of the Unhold feels good. It's all about what they do now. And the dog takes the kill. Come on, man. We can't shoot, but we are now a distance away where we can put some overwhelm fire. Without putting ourselves into the danger zone. Kind of happy he knocked all these guys back. They were all archers. And I don't see any reason to engage with Isaac. Sure, he's got a lot of HP right now, but that's not enough. Let's wait. Alright, dogs in. You go, brave pups. Get some more ammo here. Not only... Oh, we had another shot. We just needed to reload. So 5 stacks of overwhelm. Probably enough to keep him from hitting us. And they're still confident because of that dang dog kill. It's one of the worst parts about using dogs is that it gives the AI like artificial confidence. I really wish it wouldn't. I feel like that's something they could consider changing. A good example I would lean towards is like in Total War. There are units that are considered expendable, right? If they die, and normally if a unit of yours dies in Total War, it can trigger something like a chain route. We still could have reloaded, god damn it. It triggers like a chain route because, you know, one of your units sees other units dying, they get scared, they run away, but there are some units, especially in the fantasy world of Warhammer, that are just so useless that their only purpose on the battlefield is to die, like peasant mobs or goblins. And when they die, it doesn't make sense that the big scary black orcs or the knights of the Grail would get scared as well that the peasants have died or that the goblins have died. So very similar in this game. I feel like it's pretty weird that the enemy would get confident in a way because they have like killed my dogs. Just a thought. And maybe perhaps it's even fair that our company doesn't get big morale buffs from killing other people's dogs as well. That would be a fair balance, I think. Alright, now we've got real DPS on him. But Leisure Saw needs to run. The 4 bros that we have on him are in very good shape. Kata's in decent enough shape. Svarog's going to hide behind his buddy. We don't know where he was going to end up at the end of this turn, but I doubt he'll be able to knock 4 of us away from him. And I'm very happy we didn't lose this shield yet. Shiv is just giving him the business. And Brant wants in. So we've got a complete surround. A little bit of overwhelm should help a lot in this scenario. Man, I was thinking we might be able to jump in and take one more shot, but we just don't have the juice. Now the whip can hit us from multiple tiles away. I think it's as many as 3. And we don't have a lot of armor on Isaac, so this could have actually been a dangerous dude to step in on with no armor. I didn't consider that until the last minute, but I could have very easily learned that lesson the hard way. Alright, let's see what happens. Dogs. Okay. At least the dogs are safe. That's all that matters. And we've got some bleed on him. Ooh, we don't have line of sight. Now we do. Next turn, we'll put some huge stacks of Overwhelm on him. And he probably won't be able to hit us at all. But guys, I think we survived this. Even now, I don't want to count my chickens and all that, because this is still an armored Unhold who's not dead yet. Man, those dogs did a lot of damage. But Isaac and Svarog did exactly what they were supposed to do. They held the line for as long as you could reasonably ask any brother in any armor to hold a line. They held it. Especially without their... because they're each lone wolves, but they weren't able to get those bonuses. But look at the injuries we sustained this battle. And no unique gear. Man. That probably won't cover our repairs. Beer, furs. I mean, this is good stuff. Giant skull and bones, white thick fur. We needed that. But man, with these types of injuries, we're going to have to head back into town. We can't continue with that. Let's head back to Raderstad. If I remember right, Eidsvik is all out of goods to sell us. But Raderstad is a bigger city. And they'll probably have some good tools at the very least. Let's see how many tools we needed. Holy. Yeah, that battle probably comes out to be not worth it for us. Without picking up a unique piece of armor or weaponry, that was a pretty lackluster battle for how dangerous it was. And we certainly do not have the tools to repair things for profit. But this little trip here serves two purposes. Yes, we need more supplies, but we also need time for our brothers to heal. I don't care what we're fighting, we're not going to be able to do it with that many injuries unless we change up the party with some serious rotations, which we're probably going to have to do. I'm just happy to have made it out of there alive. See what we've got. The prices here are fine, but they don't have any tools. They're fine for selling, I should say. For buying, not so much. Because we have 3 furs we can't sell here because they have furs here. These things would have been so much more valuable if we could have repaired them. I still love this helmet. It's still a good crossbow helmet. Just we managed to kind of quickly outpace it. I don't think there's anyone right now. That's true. I asked a question in the comments that I wasn't sure about. I think because he has eagle eyes, he can wear a helmet that has -1 fatigue on it. And if that's the case, he can wear this. I'm not going to sell this yet, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. Let me know in the comment section. I might look it up on my own, of course. But I would love to know if you guys are 100% on that, because I'm not at the moment. Can we paint this? No, we can't. That would be cool, though. Give it the this color scheme. It's probably better just to sell it, but I like to use it. Some Muldoon here. Yeah, we'll take that. Whatever. Just for fun. And do we need anything else? We're at 10 days worth of food. That's a great amount. Silver bowl. The idols. Get rid of all that stuff. What do we need for... Okay, we need the skin of the Alps to make the runes and sigils. I would love to put that on someone just to have it, just because it looks cool. But we could take some time and go visit a taxidermist. We can make one more bone plating. And if we could find some dire wolves, we could make the attachments I was talking about in the beginning. Get our brothers in good spirits. But we still don't have any tools, so we can't go out into the wild either way. We need to go and visit somewhere. They want us to go to Dornan. Give himself king. Oh, man. Is this our first? Count Kurt von Osten is holding a pair of deer antlers with the crown still at its base. When he puts it on his desk, it stands upright as though still attached to its authorship. Word on the wind is that a savage in Spikewind is gathering an army. He is proclaiming himself king, and if he can wrangle those primitives under his banner, then that no doubt makes him a strong son of a bitch. It also means we may be in a heap of shit here real soon if he isn't taken care of. The man knocks the antlers over, and they fall upon their tips with hollow clacks. So that's what you're here for, Sellsword. I need you to find this barbarian and put an end to him before he gets any wise ideas about what he is and isn't. Alright. Yeah, that's good. That's much better. Hunt down the barbarian king and his war host. This is our first ever barbarian king. We need some time to think about this. We'll accept it. He'll be right up here. But we just don't have the tools and supplies we need to take this on. If we have to go all the way down to here, we will. Boy, that's still not enough. The prices here are also garbage. So we can't even... We'll buy the venison, because the venison here is cheap. Can always check the Fletcher. They probably want us to hunt down Unholds. And let's head down to Grafenheid. I didn't want to have to go all the way down to Finsterwald, but I really want to do that Barbarian King quest. Okay, even if they're too expensive, we need to buy them. And the prices here are okay for selling, so we'll get rid of those. That'll cover our costs. And that was another 40 tools. That'll just get us there in terms of what we need to be fighting shape. Curious what this 3-star thing is. I'll need some time to think about this. What do they have here? A good harvest? This would be a good small fight in the meantime while some of our brothers rest. Leisure side, of course. We could do something like this. Let these guys hang out. Get John D in here. Well, I think for the moment, should probably just use a war bow. Arnold, man, Arnold can chill. I don't think this is going to be a tough battle. But I guess just in case it is. Yeah, we'll take this one. This will give us something to do while we're waiting. Oh, it's against Ancient Dead. I thought it was going to be against Raiders. Okay, and it's also in the swamp. That does change things. Fighting brigands. Well, I don't know how that changes our tactics any. We have to hope that our two-handers can do some work here. Alright, into the swamp we go. Arriving at the ruins, you expected some bandits to be footing about. Instead, retrieving the shroud of the founder could not have been easier. At least that's what you thought before a throng of armored undead emerged, yelling about the false king and demanding your head on a platter. To arms. Okay. The ancient dead don't use any ranged, and they're going to have to walk through the swamp to get us, but look what they brought. And we don't have our A-team in. An entire 8 honor guard. That is stupid. That's pretty stupid. Yeah, we're going to have to let them come to us. They're going to fight us in the swamp. They don't get tired, but they can have debuffs like swamp. All of their weapons are dangerous, brother-killing weapons. Boy, I thought there were going to be some auxiliaries, a couple legionnaires, maybe something else. Instead, 8 honor guard. This is such a scary fight. I'm not scared that we can't beat them. I'm scared that they'll get a few lucky shots, and the next thing you know, we've lost a brother. Happy that we're landing shots with the Impaler. Pushing people back in the swamp is like an incredible thing to have happen. It sets them back basically an entire turn of walking across the swamp. But as I've said, they don't get tired. And these are all ranged weapons, except for these two. So, at some point, we're going to have to step in on them. Which is nice, because at least they don't have a front line of, like, legionnaires to hide behind. But I don't look forward to fighting in the swamp water. And while archery isn't good against them once their armor is off, it's great against them when their armor is still on. Because they have such heavy armor, we just need to get rid of it. This weapon. God, I hate this weapon. It has a 3-person strike that it can do. You saw how it hit everyone there. We managed to block it, but that's not always the case. And now, Sir Gimli is in the fight of his life, I feel like. And I wish him luck. Also, Wonton Fu is in probably more danger than I've ever seen a brother be in danger. And if we can't get past this dude's shield, we are going to be pretty sorry. Step in and shield wall. We'll take that. Man, if we could kill him quickly. This weapon, like I said, this is the ancient dead killing weapon. This and hammers, it just takes them out. And we might be trying to get too cute with these range shots. Perfect. Man, if we could hit that. That's 5 shots we missed on this dude with the tower shield. Which is crazy considering he's standing in the swamp. Man, but Overwhelm is so good. It's more what we're going for. Just keep throwing these heavy axes. That did great. And now we can go for a line shot. Alright. These two just need to shield wall, though. Man, with that shield wall up, he's going to be super hard to take out. We need to get a few kills here. Soften this group. Okay, there goes the rest of that armor. And I'm happy they seem to be kind of spreading out their targets. We don't have any weapons that can destroy the shield up there. Just shooting to the back. Down goes the helmet. %48 chance, great. And that's going to free us up to lengthen this front line a bit. Just like this. We were happy to have him in a surround. But he was taking way too much of our focus. Ooh. Alright, another line shot. We get a kill. Perfect. Not so scary anymore. No point to not stepping up. They're all ranged. Gonna go for this guy probably next. This has been an interesting day's worth of battles. Hitting him would have been awesome. Would have knocked him back. Now, sadly, we have no shots. We're going to have to wait till next turn. $29. Nope. Yeah, that's what's scary about what we just did. Okay, that hit him in the body instead of the head this time. Kind of worried about Zach now. He's looking more vulnerable than he was a second ago. He's got 3 dudes that can hit him, and he's already used his bone plating. He does have a decent HP pool, and he does have nimble. Okay, that got him. And we managed to put 2 stacks of overwhelm on him before his turn. Still hit us in the body though. Next turn we need to move Zach away. Alright, that's it. Come on. Let's get on to the next one. Don't kill Zach. He's going to get a chance to attack, and watch, he's going to kill him. It's going to hurt. Please, no. Please, no. He didn't kill him. Can't even believe it. I don't even know how he's slower than these things. But at least he's not dead. And we finally hit this guy. See if we can get lucky with some big swings. these types of battles, Pathfinder, y'all. If you've got Pathfinder on all of your army, you can just kite people through the swamps. It's basically an auto win, especially with a very ranged, focused group. See, that's why we wanted that. He's gonna go back in on Gimli. Gimli, just put him in the ground, man. Starting to get a little frustrated. Now we gotta go all the way up and around. We've almost got him. He's got no armor left. As long as he doesn't get some kind of stupid lucky shot and kill us. Finally. We just needed to do that one time, like 10 attacks ago, and we'd have been good. Of course, we don't get anything good from this fight. A little salty about that, but we're going to get paid. The Shroud of the Founder is in hand, but at what cost? Strange men, if you can call them that, attack the company, and you swear one of them specifically pointed you out, as though you'd committed a crime that went beyond space and time. Oh well. You're not the sort to dwell on those things. What you're here for is the relic, which you've got, and for a good payday which awaits you with Wilhelm of Grafenheid. So for those of you who don't know, there's a whole backstory in this game revolving around us being something like the reincarnation of... Reincarnation, you know, I think is probably the most accurate, of someone that the ancient dead consider to be a false king, as they refer to us constantly. We have visions when we touch the statue of an ancient Roman-esque empire being destroyed in a kind of Mount Vesuvius style destruction. And every time we fight the ancient dead, I'm going to take a second and, you know, read some of those things. They've got ambush trade routes, but they do have more tools, thankfully. That's going to eat into our profits, just buying tools. But these things are also valuable, so we will sell them. 190, 210. This is probably the best Ancient Dead armor you can get, is the 210. There might be something a little bit better. The thing about Ancient Dead stuff is that it's very heavy. And this is probably worth fixing to sell. Even though we're low on tools. All of our grains are about to go bad. Let's stay up in days. Okay. What do you got for us now? Monsters? Lindworms? We did this already. Okay. Last time we did Lindworms, we lost Skibo. And I'm not against fighting Lindworms. I actually very much enjoy it. But for me, I wouldn't want to lose another brother fighting Lindworms. And I don't really want to be like save scumming in these videos. I don't want to do that. Maybe we can go up top and get ourselves situated to fight this Barbarian King. A giant. Okay, Unhold. I'm just asking everybody to pay us more now. Tell them we need some time to think about this, and let's check for a second to see what kind of shape our company is in. Isaac is fine, but his armor needs to repair. I think he heals super fast with this armor on. I'm not 100% on that, but that would not surprise me. Zach needs to come out. I mean, we're mostly good to fight Unhold. Having big two-handed weapons is preferable. Check the Fletcher. Not selling any ammo in the Fletcher, which I would have appreciated. You know what? Let's just take it. It's another 2,600 crowns. I saw these beast footprints. Oh, snap. I don't even know if these are the ones we're supposed to kill. I hope it's not nighttime also. That would mess us up. It looked like it was about dusk. Is there still one farmhand left? No, they all died. So just a cool, interesting perspective here. We're just going to wait and let them come to us. But they are the Frosty Boys, so they're not pushovers. And our formation is a bit staggered and weird. And we don't have Indomitable on all of our brothers. So we're going to have to count on doing some pretty overwhelming DPS right off the bat. It's going to take them one more turn to get to us. Yeah, jump in. As always, the name of the game is Focus the Unhold. We've already taken off his armor. See if we can do enough damage to make it permanent. So that their healing factor doesn't take over, X-Men style. We'll do an aim shot. Good hit, man. Let's keep this old cartwheel next to us. Another good shot from Skeeb. Spear wall does nothing. Reload there, and I think that's all we've got. Okay, I mean, I was counting on that. Put some overwhelm on the one that's left. We may even be able to kill him. Not quite. He's going to heal, but not enough to save him. That's what I was worried about, was a big double stun. They can regen their health, but they can't regen their armor. Indomitable, so he can't throw us over his shoulder. And we've got our guys tucked in a nice little pocket here. This cartwheel is doing some good stuff for us. Just our two-handers in this battle don't have the same advantages that we do on Isaac, for instance. And I think we have enough tools with these 5 to take on this Unhold competently. The other one we're just going to have to hold in place. This is a great spot if we don't get thrown or punched. This is also a good spot. Full gear. Drop the axe, man. First time we get to see him use that great axe. We're going to focus down this one. Surprised we don't have him running already. Huge hit. And then it's probably just going to be this one left at the end of the next turn, depending on how violent this turn is. We need to put some more axes in his hand, but that's not a problem. Alright, at least we get 2 stacks of overwhelm on him. Alright, down he goes. Good, good. Probably should have pulled out our polearm and smacked him. We'll just keep ourselves in between. Keep him from getting onto our back line, that is. Almost got this, dude. Maybe if we land some good throwing axe shots. Down he goes. And some more bone plating for us, which is what we really wanted. And that's the armor. So now we're just looking at the juicy underbelly of an Unhold. And Indomitable is going to keep him in place. We do want to get more ranged bros on him. That hurt. By next turn, we should have him pretty well surrounded. He still technically has like a helmet, and we keep hitting him in the head. And he's going to get a chance to heal up a lot of the damage we've done to him. But the armor's already gone. He's already pretty much breaking. If we can hit him just a few more times, he should be done. Get out of here, man. I feel a lot less bad about killing these dudes than I do about killing the smaller ones with the less huge teeth. We might have had another javelin throw there. Could have missed it. Come on. That was an unfortunate miss, but we chopped his head off with that Bardich. Super cool, and that's another full set for us of bone plating. Very nice. But like I said, that probably wasn't the Unhold we were supposed to kill. So, oh man. What are we gonna do? Fight more Unhold, I guess. But that'll probably be the end of today's episode. Just tons of Unhold killing. And I feel at this point like we almost have to go all the way down to Finsterwald, but I don't want to miss out on our first Barbarian King. Okay. Sir Hans wants to enter a local jousting tournament. We've done this many a time before. Feel free to read all this if you would like. It's several pages. I'm going to go through a little slow so you can pause the video and read. But we are going to gamble. The bet is on. Oh. Alright, let's go. And we win. Sir Hans wins. Awesome. We win extra 500 crowns. He gets super happy. But you can very easily lose this. But good job, Hans. You did it, man. I'm sure your brother is very proud of you. Unexpected boon there. We just need to find the Unhold that are hanging out around. Elk's Horn, where are you guys? Found them. Okay, and they're regular Unhold. Not nearly as terrifying as their big brothers. This will be a much more standard fight. You know what? The swamp versions are pretty terrifying too, now that I look at them. But no armor for them. Good hits. Alright, that wasn't as good as we wanted, but we almost took one down in the opening round. Had we been using our Tier 1 brothers, we probably would have. We just don't have our S-rank bros in. That sucks. He's also blocking our line of sight to be able to kill him. So he's going to be able to regen. Step up, Indomitable. You know what? I don't want to step in there. Let's step down. Really make them come to us. That was bad. That was not what I meant to do. Now, here comes the Shamshir. He does not have quick hands yet. Big damage with a big weapon. Feels good. Let's go first there. Let's actually come all the way down. Let's make this dude useless for the next turn. I thought we might be able to get this kill. So close. We might still be able to get it. Perfect. Folkier, man, you're savage with that axe. Arnold only has the spear, of course, and once again I have to remember he doesn't have quick hands. Important to remember. We've got a good surround up here. Just have to follow through with the DPS. Would have loved to get Kata away. Just even one step away. Would have done the exact same thing as we did last time. Would have made this turn useless for him, but now he's going to be able to do that. It didn't really do much, but he could have. He could have stunned us in place and then punched us. That would not have been good either. Better surround. Oh, look at his guts. And we got a heart. We haven't gotten a heart in a while. Luckily for us, this one already wants to break. He's wavering. And if we could just very quickly get this one down, missing all those shots is not going to help. But if we can kill him, he may just start to flee. Cicada just needs to get this axe out. Good hit. Big damage. This is like one of the biggest single target damage weapons I've ever seen. It's almost a sad waste that it's on a character that barely uses it. We might end up switching it one day, but for now it's fine. Better surround here. Down he goes, and more bone plating for us. Awesome. We'll take that. We also got some levels for our trouble. 2 hearts. Let's go turn that in and get paid. Another 2,600 for us. And by the time we get back up to Ratterstad, our brothers should be healed. Our gear should be pretty much fixed. If we can pick up one more stack of tools. No, no such luck. But we are still going to go hunting for a barbarian king. And we're going to make it a point at some time to head to a taxidermist because we desperately need to. I think I'll buy the smoked ham. And the venison here is cheap. I don't know how much that helped us. Didn't look like much at all. Yeah, let's go up top, back to Ratterstad. Let's take on the contract for the Barbarian King. And that'll be a sick way to start tomorrow's episode. I don't know how big his army is going to be. I accept. And they're going to pay us a little bit in advance as well, which helps. They've gotten some supplies in, but no unique weapons. Our brothers are now pretty much euphoric. We do have room in our company. We could consider, and we're rich pretty much right now. We can buy almost anything we want. We could consider picking up someone, the Tarnish. That might be a unique bastard background. Blade dancers, man. Give me something good. Okay, they don't have anything. But do you have tools? Yes. Buy every single stack of tools they have. We'll even pay these ridiculous prices for the ammo. We're at 9 days. We could buy this and that would probably put us up to 10. Yeah, it's not a waste. We're going to eat it. So we might be over provisioning right now in terms of our food for where we currently are sitting, but we're not over provisioning, you know, in general. Hunt down the Barbarian King and his war host. You know what, guys? This is something we're going to leave for tomorrow's episode. I hope you enjoyed today's. Once again, my name is Brett. My channel is Goodtalk Gaming. I'm like exhausted after some of those battles, especially that first one with the Chosen and the Unhold and the Beastmaster. I mean, man, such a dangerous fight. I really had my fingers crossed that we were going to get some cool loot, but at the end of the day, we're back in the money. We can buy something cool if we see it. And now, look forward to tomorrow's episode, our first ever Barbarian King. And after that, I have to imagine we're going to go back towards the Goblin City. And we'll make that a priority. So alright guys, take care, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Later, y'all.